Bordeaux, France, in a nutshell, has magnificent architecture, fresh seafood, a vibrant city with a historic core, and some of the world's best wine. Even better, the city as a whole is extremely walkable, with pedestrian-only zones and welcoming squares. There are numerous things to do in Bordeaux that it's easy to lose track of time. However, if you only have a long weekend, you can still see the highlights of this lovely region and sample some of the best that Bordeaux has to offer. Here in this video, we present you the list of things to do in Bordeaux. Number 1. Explore la Cité Du Vin. The Cité Du Vin may be one of the best wine museums ever built. It is a relatively new addition to the city of Bordeaux, having opened in 2016, but it has quickly become one of its most popular destinations. As a museum and exhibition center, it offers an immersive, entertaining, and educational journey through the world of wine from 6000 BC to the present. The museum is extremely interactive, with exhibits and displays about the history of wine, grape types, various vineyards, interviews with sommeliers discussing wine pairings, and much more. You can even enjoy a glass of wine with the beautiful scenery of Bordeaux at the end of your tour. Number 2. See the Miroir d'eau. One of the most widely known Bordeaux attractions is the Miroir d'eau. Locals and tourists alike swim in its pool and relax on the riverbanks, picnicking, listening to music, and moreover, taking in the scenery. Even if you only have one day in Bordeaux, it should be at the top of the list. The Miroir d'eau first appeared as a public art installation in 2006 and has since become a city landmark. It was even designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Bordeaux. The Miroir d'eau, the world's largest reflecting pool, is only 2 centimeters deep, but it contains enough water to create the spellbinding mirroring effect that reflects Place de la Bourse just across the street. Number 3. See the Basilica of Saint Michael. The Basilica of Saint Michael is impossible to miss because its famous bell tower can be seen from almost anywhere in the city. The basilica itself was constructed between the late 14th and early 16th centuries. The interior of the Gothic church is worth seeing for its pulpit depicting Saint Michael slaying the dragon and its 17 side chapels. But the real draw is the view from the bell tower. The 375-foot tall freestanding 15th century bell tower in front of the church, locals refer it to as La Flèche, and it is the second tallest bell tower in France, after Strasbourg Cathedral. Climb the tower for a spectacular view of the city. Number 4. See Cathedral Saint-Andre. For nearly 1,000 years, a church has stood on the site of Bordeaux's Cathedral Saint-Andre. The majority of the current structure, which has witnessed much of Bordeaux's illustrious history, was built between the 12th and 14th centuries. Cathedral Saint-Andre is the seat of the Archbishop of Bordeaux and is famous for being the location where Eleanor of Aquitaine, then 15, married Louis VII in 1137, shortly before she became the Queen of France. Saint-Andre, like other grand French cathedrals, has majestic vaulted ceilings and stunning stained glass. Because it is still in use, the interior is only open to the public for a few hours on Wednesday and Saturday afternoons. Number 5. Chateau Pichon Longoville Baron. This castle-like chateau in the Pauillac appellation, known as Pichon Baron, is one of Bordeaux's greatest estates. The property, which was founded in 1694, has been in its current state since the 1850s, when the Grand Chateau was built and the land was divided among brothers and sisters. Chateau Pichon Longoville Baron grows 73 hectares of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cabernet Franc, and Petit Verdot along the Gironde estuary, producing renowned wines for aging. A tour includes a walk through the vineyards, a visit to the barrel room, and an overview of the estate's history. It's an excellent opportunity to sample full-bodied, rich, tannic wines that would otherwise be out of most people's price range. Bottles start around $100 and go up to $3,000. Number 6. Visit a local market. The Marché du Capucin is the city's largest market and one of the best things to do in Bordeaux. It's an awesome place to pick up Bordelais specialties and remind us why we once planned an entire trip to visit the colorful markets of the south of France. Another good option is the Quai Market, which takes place on the banks of the Garonne every Sunday morning. More than 60 food stands provide locals with their weekly groceries, and there are numerous places to sample the wares. If you are unable to visit Arcachon, a local market such as this one is an excellent substitute. Number 7. Take a break in the Jardin Public. Since its inception in 1746, the Jardin Public has served as the city's central park. The area, which spans 27 acres, 11 hectares, is an excellent place to unwind after touring the city. The Jardin Public is lined with townhouses, a natural history museum, a small botanical garden, and even a cafe. Believe us when we say this isn't your typical park. Even a local proverb holds that Bordeaux's soul may be hidden in the garden. You must stop here if you want to see Bordeaux like a local. And finally, number 8. Shop on Rue Sainte-Catherine. If you enjoy shopping, Rue Sainte-Catherine is the place to be. It is Europe's longest pedestrian shopping street, stretching for 3/4 of a mile. There are over 250 stores on Rue Sainte-Catherine, including high-end options, French brands, and bargain stores, as well as cafes and restaurants. Even if you're not shopping, it's a pleasant place to sit in a cafe and people watch. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.